check. 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Benny, bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Benny, bust it open for your B-O-Y. Benny, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Hi y'all. How y'all doing? I ain't seen y'all in a few days. Today's Saturday. I ain't seen y'all since Monday. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. Come on in. We got a few things to discuss. And I hope y'all is doing good. Shout out to the whole dollhouse. If you are new to the dollhouse, welcome to the dollhouse. All I ask is that you come on in, get the likes up on the video, and have a good time. If you're a returning Dollar Dawn, welcome back. I miss y'all. I feel like I ain't been over here in a while. Girl, what is going on? I know what happened. Love and Hip Hop came on. Love and Hip Hop Miami and Atlanta came on. I was supposed to come live Thursday, but then I last minute caught Love and Hip Hop. So I was like, well, crap, I got to do that. I couldn't do 2 lives. Well, I could have, but I didn't form my day around it. I be sometimes forgetting I'm a one-man show. But anyway, come on in. I'm so happy to see each and every one of y'all. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all are doing well. It's beautiful where I'm at, and I hope it's beautiful where you are too. Now, we got a few things to discuss. First and foremost, Coach Stormy. I don't know if y'all heard, she was sued. Well, not sued. She's got charges she's facing for alleged fraud. And all of that blew up in Coach Stormy face. Y'all know Coach Stormy, the low vibrational plate lady. All of that has went down. They say that she's facing all kinds of stuff. And now she's out crying and pleading her case. We're going to get into that. Tory Lanez is suing the prison cell or the jailhouse or whoever. He's suing the prison because the time he got stabbed up in there. And we're going to get into that. Ice Spice got into a fight at McDonald's and got beat up. And then the girl came out and said her side of the story, and it kind of made more sense. But I'm not going to lie. When I saw the footage, I was like, dang, the girl seems super aggressive. You know, that's why you got to get, that's why you got to get the backstory on things. But it turns out the girl said Ice Spice was being negative and nasty. So she got beat up and she was being mean. We're going to get into that. Boosie, him and Vlad TV are going back and forth. I don't know if y'all know this. Vlad TV and Boosie are parting ways as far as the podcast. You know, Boosie done built up that whole podcast. And now I guess because Boosie wanted a $5,000 fund or refund. He wanted a $5,000 increase. Vlad said no. So now Boosie's starting his own podcast. So we got that. And then also Chrisean Jr. obviously we'll be dealing with because Chrisean Rockhead has a boxing match coming up. So she's out doing a lot of press. She's around here crying about all of the milestones she's making in boxing. And we still have yet to see a milestone Junior is making. So come on in. We gonna get into that. You know we keeping an eye on Junior. Got to know that. He is definitely in my prayers. And we about to see how this gonna go. So come on in, y'all. Before we get into that, though, I want to start with a couple of things. Now, I don't watch baddies. I don't. And it's not because I'm too good for it. It's just that after I stopped reviewing it, it was just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I only see what y'all see on Instagram. But I did run across, let me get it up here. I ran across Mariahlynn responding to critics saying that she looks like Jeffree Star. Now, y'all know Jeffree Star he is the TS. I don't know if he's a TS. I don't know if he wear drag or whatever, but he's the man in the wig, but he's a clear man in the wig. And people were trying to say that Mariahlynn looks just like him, and she does. But Mariahlynn responded in a peculiar way, y'all. Let's get into it. According to Mariahlynn, she's fair-skinned or light-skinned. And I said, what? Child, it's so much to unpack in this whole response. Let's get into it.
Baby, Jeffree Star can never look this good. I'm a real fish, babe. No shade, because I don't know him from a hole in the wall. But when y'all say that, that shit kills me, because not every light-skinned, light-eyed person, fair-skinned person with light eyes looks the same. All the
Okay, now pause. Mind you, we are looking at a white man and a white woman. I don't give a damn what the makeup say. I don't give a damn what the weave say. I'm telling you what I'm looking at right here. This is a white man, a whole milk white man, and a whole milk white woman. And both of them are on this camera, and this girl say, I'm a light-skinned, fair-skinned. To hell with the fact that they whole white. Clear as day. She wants to go light-skinned, fair-skinned. But you see, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. When you let the clears or the other people hang around you too much, they start forgetting that they're not you. They'll start to really believe that they are you. Mariahlynn is a white woman. Jeffree Star is a white man. Okay, let's start there first. Number one. Number two, her saying I'm this fish, that fish. Again, to all of the punks out there, play what somebody says. If she let you call her fish, do that over there. Don't play with us over here. Number two. And number three, it makes sense for people to say you look just like him, girl, because you literally look like him. I kept telling y'all, the girls are looking like the TSs. Y'all literally look like y'all wearing drag every day. But let's get back into it.
What's that blunt now? They are partying here, y'all. I love you guys, and let's hope and pray that I make it through this season with both eyes open.
Again, these white people will put on bronzers and get their lips filled up and pumped up, and they'll get the lace fronts, and they'll do the makeup, and they'll get the slang, and they'll get the boys, and they tend to somehow forget who they are. Mariahlynn is a white woman, Jeffree Star is a white man, and they look exactly alike, because the girls nowadays look just like the TSs, and the TSs nowadays look like, well, no, because I'm not going to lie, the girls are starting to follow the TS moves. So yes, they're absolutely right. You do look like a TS. Take some of that makeup off. You don't need all that on, period, point blank, okay? And the lace front. What I don't understand about clear people with a lace front, somebody help me out in the comments. I thought the idea of the lace front was to make it look like the hair was coming from the scalp, right? And if that's the case, then clear people shouldn't need no lace fronts. I mean, their hair look like the lace front. So, but again, when you just want to be down like Brandy, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't hang around ghetto clears who think they black. I never have. Never will. So I don't understand the dynamic. Moving on. Mariahlynn is a hot mess. She look a mess. Now, I want to show y'all this. Hold on. Girl, when I saw Coach Stormy crying, girl, I see. Oh. So I haven't talked about it much over here. I'm sorry, I haven't talked about it much over here, but I don't know if y'all know, a lot of the rumors are going around that Diddy is on the way home, or at least it's my conspiracy theory that I came up with months ago, okay? Now, if y'all don't know this, Diddy has been locked up for trafficking. Nope, he didn't get the trafficking charge. What did he get? Whatever charge he got, he's locked up for it, and he was supposed to do like 4-5 years, but they say he on the way home. Now, I done showed y'all so many people who's already out here saying free Diddy. And now we have Lil Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., they caught him walking out of somewhere, and he's saying free his daddy too. Look.
On a united front, how's your dad doing?
He's good, thank you.
Is there anything he wants anybody to know about his situation? Anything you could tell us?
Love y'all, love you.
Are you hoping he's freed? Are you hoping he gets free?
Free pops. Hey.
You know,
Y'all saw Diddy Jr., right? So Diddy Jr. came on here and said, you know, I let me tell you something. This is my guess. My guess is Diddy is already out. I've already said that he's not still in jail, but they have to play for the cameras and things of that nature. But ultimately, they running around here hollering free Diddy, free Diddy, free Diddy, and it's because he's already free. But I think he's, at the very least, he's on his way home. Okay, so just prepare, ladies and gentlemen. Diddy is on his way home. I'm telling you, they're not doing all of this for nothing. Everything is for a reason. Now let's move on. There's one more thing I want to show y'all before we hop up in the show. Lord have mercy. Every time you turn around, it's a nigga crying. Lil Wayne is crying again. Oh my God, these niggas go out sad. These niggas spend their youth being real niggas, and then they get older and go out sad. Every time I look up, Wayne crying about not being invited to nothing. Don't nobody want to come see you at nothing, Wayne. You don't know none of the old songs. You be on there with guitars and skateboards. We don't want to see that, okay? Now, I'm pretty sure it's a group of 30, 40-year-old clears who grew up with you who love to see that. But on average, it's just really not what the people is looking for. You know, you're on stage looking like the crypt keeper, a blunt in your mouth about as fat as one of your dreads, and you don't know nothing what's going on. We don't want to see that, Wayne. But here it is, he crying because he wasn't invited to Coachella. Lord have mercy. They're going out sad every day. Let's get into it. So it says Lil Wayne is feeling out of Coachella, or feeling left out of Coachella and the Grammys. Oh, I forgot the Grammys too. It says, y'all feel him? Lil Wayne speaks on not being included in Coachella or the Grammys. Quote, a humbling experience. He says, it's truly a humbling experience when events like Coachella and the Grammys come around like clockwork. I'm not invited and uninvolved. I appreciate my position or space I hold in your heart and mind. So because you are the humbling experience that's timeless, and for that, I thank you. I ain't without you. So yeah, Wayne want to be invited. He want to be able to sit at the table with the cool kids. And again, it's because literally nobody wants to see Wayne. Like I said, the songs he do remember of old, he got him behind a rock star beat with a bunch of clears in the background looking like they high off of cocaine, methamphetamines, and heroin. You know what I'm saying? It's him and a bunch of crazy mother effers, high as the cost of living, all up and down the stage. Don't nobody want to see that Wayne. Go back and practice mixtape Wayne. If you go back home and practice the song from mixtape Wayne, go practice No Ceilings. Go practice The Dedication, all of them. Go practice Sorry for the Wait, all of them. You see what I'm saying? Go back, listen to the albums, learn the songs, and then come back. And then we gonna say put him up there. But make sure you know the songs. But we don't want to hear all that. I'm just so tired. Like I said, man, Wayne going outside. He went from the rap, the what do he call himself? The best rapper alive to the saddest rapper alive. You can't make it up. And he from the city. Man, we got to take a L. The whole New Orleans got to take a L. That's a shame. You know, we don't deserve that as a city. Not as a collective, as a city. We got enough L's to take. Okay. All right. Now let's get into a little bit of why we are here today. Let's start off with Tory Lanez. Now, did you guys know that Tory Lanez is suing the prison? Because remember, he got stabbed up in the cell a while ago. I want to say it was about a year ago, maybe. So if y'all don't know, Tory Lanez was recently stabbed in prison, I want to say within the last year. He ended up surviving because he's a survivor. But he decided that he's going to sue the prison. Now, this is where the irony comes in, because he's still in said prison that he's suing. I don't know how awkward this is for lunch dates and, you know, walks to the yard, but whatever it is, Tory Lanez said he wants his coin and he wants every bit of it. Let's get into the story. It says Tory Lanez sues prison for $100 million after being stabbed 16 times by an inmate accuses guards of delayed response and deliberate indifference to foreseeable violence. Okay. It says neighbors, Tory wants justice. According to TMZ, he has filed a lawsuit against the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, along with the warden and 50 officers at California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, whatever. Sorry if I mispronounced it. In the docs, Tory claims he was stabbed 16 times back in May 2025 by another inmate, Santino Casillo. He says the incident left him permanent facial scarring and 2 collapsed lungs. Tory is accusing the prison of negligence, claiming Casillo had a known violent history and never should have been housed near him, especially given his celebrity status, which he says makes him a target. He also alleges staff were nowhere to be found during the altercation and that their delayed response shows deliberate indifference to his safety. Tory further claims the warden violated protocol by placing him in that situation. And it doesn't stop there. Tory says while he was recovering in the hospital, prison staff seized his original songbooks with unreleased lyrics, along with notes tied to his attorney. He claims those lyrics carry significant commercial value. Now he's suing for $100 million in damages, including $1 million per stab wound and $10 million for facial scarring. And he wants his songbooks returned. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now I want to be honest. When I saw the stabbing, I thought Meg and them team and Rock Nation set it up. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought. I didn't know it to be true, but when I saw it, I said, "There you go, Rock Nation and Meg and them," because it was right around the time they was about to go to another court. I think. Don't give me the line. So I did think that they were behind it, and I did think that they somebody allowed the attack to happen. But what I didn't think was Tory was going to double back and want to sue these folks for $1 million per stab wound, plus this, that, and the third. I'm here for it. I think that more people need to sue the prisons because honestly, they just super neglectful. We were just talking about the DL whisperer yesterday. Today, Saturday. Yesterday on the Morning Joes. He was talking about the inhumane treatment he gets in the jail out here in Georgia. Yeah, I think that it's time. Now, do I think he will win? It's possible. It's extremely possible. Yes, I think he could win. I didn't even put my thing up. Hold on. I think that he could win, y'all. But I think that nothing beats a failure but a trier. So him getting up there to see what's going on should be about right. Hold on, let me pull this up so I can have it up, y'all. Sorry, guys. I forgot to put my my stuff up. But yeah, so apparently, like I said, Tory Lanez, he's suing. Yeah, it is a miracle he survived because I saw the stabbing. It was really, really bad. But I'm glad he survived. And also with his music, I'm pretty sure whoever stole his songbook is going to sell it and sell whatever they can find out of it because it does have a lot of commercial value because we do know Tory Lanez, his pen game is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, If you like to, keep Tory Lanez in your prayers. Don't clog up the prayer line. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let me read these super chats that I got. Oh, look at Titi. Thank you, Titi, so much for making it rain. Thank you so much for the super chat, Titi.
I make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes.
Thank you, Titi. She says, hey, Boo, Mariah and Jeffree are both imposters. Hashtag save Junior. Absolutely. They both got masks on. Yes. Both of them got masks. You're absolutely right, Titi. And we do need to be worried about saving Junior because them clears, we ain't worried about them. Thank you, Titi. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And how do you say your name? I don't want to lie. Mess your name up. Charnel Money, thank you so much. Monet, I'm sorry. Chanel Monet, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Thank you. Y'all like the video. Sorry, I'm drinking too much water. Now I want to move on. We got Tory Lanez off the bucket. Get him off. Okay. Now I want to get into Boosie and DJ Vlad. Let's start with Boosie and DJ Vlad. Let's go over here. So Boosie and DJ Vlad is beefing because apparently Boosie, everybody knows that Boosie had been doing a lot of DJ Vlad interviews. That's kind of like where most of the sound bites that we know about Boosie and all of the craziness, it comes from all of them DJ Vlad interviews. Well, Boosie recently asked for a raise because he was getting paid by Vlad, to come on the show. But according to Boosie, he was only getting paid like 25 racks a show. So then Boosie was like, all right, well, I guess DJ Vlad ended up doing an interview with 6ix9ine. And in said interview, or somehow after said interview, because I don't watch Vlad, it came out that DJ Vlad paid 6ix9ine $100,000 to do one interview. Now, mind you, Boosie had been doing Vlad's platform for scolds and blows. Like, since he kind of like helped build it up. So when Boosie said, well, if you're going to pay him $100, you could put another $5 on what you pay me. And Vlad was like, nah. Boosie decided he was just going to part ways with Vlad altogether. Now, this is just my opinion. That's good for Boosie. I keep telling y'all, I never understand how y'all sit in front of these crackers and see trust. I will never understand it, especially DJ Vlad, of all of the crackers. Because he is a sandy, redhead, stepchild, you know what I mean? Orange juice cracker. But somehow, some way, Boosie looked this man in the face and thought that he could trust him, and it turns out he couldn't. So now Boosie ends up quitting DJ Vlad's podcast and starting his own. But let's get into the original announcement Boosie made regarding quitting the DJ Vlad situation. Check it out.
We couldn't come up with an agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm going to make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now. I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with an agreement. He didn't want to pay.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Uh-oh. Y'all get ready. Just 7 months. Let's go.
You know, I really hate that it took for this to happen for Boosie to start his own platform, because niggas been telling Boosie to do this since the beginning of time. But Boosie was very comfortable over there with DJ Vlad. You know what it reminds me of? Mr. Tenderism and that clear man over there with the tenderism. It's the very same dynamic. Think about it. Remember, it took for the tenderism, the clear man, to screw tenderism over so bad to where it was publicly for him to finally go off and do his own thing. This is the same thing flipped upside down. It's the same thing. Boosie wouldn't hear of anybody telling him he needed to leave Vlad. He wouldn't hear of it. But now here it goes. But Vlad don't want to, he could pay that cracker. He could pay 6ix9ine, but he won't pay you. And now all of a sudden, now you got a podcast. I guess better late than never. So we'll take it. But Boosie, you look a fool. So now when Boosie did that, it came out that Vlad felt some type of way because Vlad was like, that didn't really go like that. So according to Vlad said that it didn't make business sense for him to pay Boosie the extra $5 because Boosie's podcast, whenever he do them recently, don't do those type of numbers. And while I get it business-wise, logically, that makes all the sense in the world. I just felt like since Boosie had been on this platform for years, I'm talking about damn near should have 50% stake in the damn platform. I think just off the strength of loyalty, that's just me, I feel like Vlad should have paid Boosie. But Vlad said it wasn't making him no money and he wasn't paying Boosie what he said. So let's get into Vlad.
Boosie recently did a live where he revealed parts of this conversation, and in his live, he said that he had asked for $5,000 more, and I said no, which is why he's not going to do the interview. Now, that's not exactly accurate. So, I wasn't going to put any of this out there, but because he started putting out numbers out there and people started going, oh, Vlad being cheap, why is it only $5,000? You could pay him that, not knowing the whole picture. So I'm going to lay out the whole picture for everyone just to explain what exactly is going on. So when I called Boosie, like I said, the fee had always been $25,000. He said, I want $40,000. And I'm like, fam, I can't do 40,000. That's just putting me in the hole in a situation like this. And he's like, well, I'll go as low as 35. And I'm like, man, listen, I might be able to do 30 after I run the numbers, but 35 is definitely out of the question.
Can I add, while he's crunching these numbers, that even the prior interviews that Boosie did on this platform today still makes DJ Vlad money, okay? So we're acting as if this was a buy sell type of situation, meaning you get one profit and then you walk away. That's not the case. Right now, in his sleep, DJ Vlad makes money off of all of them old Boosie videos. Okay, I need y'all to understand that, because everybody's looking at today, but nobody's looking at the broader scope of this stuff. Mind you, Boosie only asked for an extra $5K. So Vlad literally makes money in his sleep off of Boosie's content. But when Boosie said, give me an extra $5 for whenever we do our content, it's a problem. That's why you got to be very careful who you do business with. That's cold to me.
But let me go ahead and run my numbers and actually see what's going on. So I went back and I looked through the last, 5 or 6 interviews, and I looked, and the profit margin on each of these interviews was around $10,000.
And let me say this one more thing too before I finish. It would be one thing if it was somebody that he passively did business with, or somebody like, he might, sometimes here and there. Boosie and him was literally like on this Vlad TV platform. They were literally like Batman and Robin at one point. I think off of that, I think some other provisions could have been made. That's just me.
So I showed him the numbers. I sent him a spreadsheet showing him my back end numbers. And I'm like, bro, the most I could do is 25. You're asking for 35. Your traffic has been dipping over the years. You've gone from about 6 million to about 5.5 to about 5 and some change. So you're looking at about maybe a 10, 15% decrease in views, which means a 10 to 15% decrease in revenue, as you know. But you're asking for a 40% increase in appearance fee, a 40% increase.
Yeah, but see, how they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, numbers lie like hell. Because right now, that's what he's doing. Yes, this is how he's counting it. He's saying when Boosie was doing big numbers and he was paying Boosie the 25, Boosie was doing $6 million. Or at least, about 6 million views. I'm sorry, not dollars, 6 million views, which put him at, let's say his profit, let's say 100% profit. What he's saying is over the years, Boosie's content decreased, but pay attention to how much he said the content decreased. He didn't say it went from 6 million to 3 million. He didn't say it went from 6 million to 4 million. He said it went from 6 million to 5.5 to like 5 and some change. So basically, Boosie probably dropped, like he said, maybe at the 10% profit margin, maybe. But that's 10% of 6 million. Now, Boosie's asking for 40%, but it's only 40% raise of the 25,000. There within itself, that's an unequal parable. You cannot compare him asking for 40% more of 25,000. Does that make sense? He's trying to make it seem like Boosie's asking him for 40% more of 25,000 is unrational, and that's crazy. That's insane. Now, like I said, he still makes money off of Boosie right now, every day. When he died, them videos gonna roll, and his children gonna make money. And you mean to tell me you couldn't run them to 5, but you gotta watch these people. They always trying to be slick, De Niro mommy. You gotta watch them, because these people will put them numbers out and they get to talking fast. And if you don't catch it, you done got caught up. Cause he want 40% more of $25,000. That's not a lot of money. He wants 40% more of $25,000. That's not a lot of money. And that's if it's really 40%. Because I hadn't even done the math in my head. But you got to watch these folks. Let me get him back up here so we can finish.
It doesn't make any business sense, because what'll end up happening is, look, Boosie's already at home, right? He wakes up, he does the interview. There's no cost associated with him, and he was getting paid $25,000. I have to fly because I don't have a studio or a camera crew in Georgia, in Atlanta, so I have to hire a camera crew in Atlanta. I have to fly from LA to Atlanta. I have to get a hotel. I have to have all the costs associated with it. And then afterwards, I have to pay to get the video edited and pay my crew and everything else like that. And as you know, with YouTube, I'm taking all the risk because sometimes videos get demonetized.
And let me stop him right here because YouTube is racist. And most of Vlad's, I ain't gonna say most because I don't have his analytics in front of me. But let me tell you something. The clear people who do content on YouTube do not fall under the same rules as the Black Americans who do content on YouTube. What do I mean by that? If I did Buku Boosie content, 90% of my content would never be green because every time I uploaded something, YouTube would tell me, nope, it's to this. Nope, it's to that. But this is Vlad TV, a clear. He's got damn near good he probably know the damn YouTube people and be at lunch with them people. I'm pretty positive. And then the way he chops up his videos, Vlad is not missing no money. He never had. He never missed no money. That man ain't never missed a nickel. He is not hurting off of nothing. Let's really be clear. I get it, the platform is going down, but he's making it seem like because the platform is going down as far as footwork or foot traffic, that he's just losing all this money. And I'm not saying he's not losing, but he's misrepresenting how this is going. Okay? Like, this is cutthroat, bro. Like, the whole thing. And that's why I be so apprehensive with doing business with people. Because everybody think you stupid. And everybody not stupid, bro. Everybody not. But he trying to really play it off like he's taking these huge losses. I ain't saying he's not taking no loss. What I'm telling you is the loss he's explaining is over. He's over explaining it and he putting 20 on 10. That shit ain't like that.
Right? Especially when you talk about someone like a Boosie who has, he swears, he's talking about a lot of edgy stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm taking 100% of the risk. So I'm like, listen, I cannot pay you $35,000 when I'm going to make nothing, or maybe I'm even going to take a loss. Boosie recently did a live where he revealed parts of this conversation. And in his live, he said that he had asked for $5,000 more. And
all right, we heard that part. Listen, y'all got to be able to read between the lines. You do not have to have no degrees. You do not have to have no experience. All you got to have is common mother effing sense. Do you hear me? That's all you need. Because, see, people like to talk fast. People like to put numbers and percentages and pictures and graphs in front of your child. And before you know it, you thinking about something, then your brain done went over here. Because it used to be like that with me until I started to learn to quiet my mind and actually listen to what people are saying so you could catch the shit. You see what I'm saying? And DJ Vlad is full of SHIT. He could have gave Boosie that 5, but he didn't want to give Boosie that 5 because to him, F Boosie. And it is what it is. And that's Boosie's fault. Now, Boosie got his own platform, and we're going to see how that's going to go. But Boosie since then has responded again to what's going on. So let's get into this. It says Boosie responds to critics saying his $35,000 Vlad interview demand is too much. It says recently DJ Vlad and Boosie Badass have been in a public disagreement about money. The deal used to go like this. Boosie would get paid $25,000 per interview, and Vlad used to profit around $10K. So they made about $35K in total. How? He say Boosie used to get paid $25K per interview, and Vlad used to profit $10K. How? The rumor go that Vlad, who writes this? The rumor go that Vlad publicly said he paid Tekashi 6ix9ine the most for a sit down, and Boosie felt like he could squeeze more juice from the lemon and demanded an extra $10K for the next sit down. So now that they're not currently working because Vlad says the fee Boosie won't make him any money and has a business that don't make sense. Boosie explains why it makes sense. So let's get into it.
$25K from Vlad, and I'm on that motherfucker how many times a year? And now I asked for 35. I haven't been on there for seven months. How am I asking for too much money? On a year basis, I feel I saved him money. That's how I feel, and I told Vlad that. But for you to say that I'm asking for too much money, you're not looking at the yearly rate to what this yearly rate would be. And it don't matter if somebody richer than me. It don't matter if somebody got more numbers on their platform. Plenty of people have been on Vlad. A lot of times they still won't do the numbers Boosie do. Numbers and everything don't make you motherfucker. I'm Boosie, nigga. I'm different. You know? If I'm getting 25K from Vlad and I'm on that motherfucker how many times a year? But just think about that. 25, 6, 7, 8 times a year. And it's been 7 months and I haven't done an interview and I asked for 35. That's why we feel we couldn't come to agreement. And also, why you think a lot of motherfuckers watch Vlad TV? Let's be honest, bro. Like, let's be fucking honest. Who turned you up on Vlad TV, my nigga? Who shit you watch over and over again? Like, you know, like our connection, like, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. When you talk about interviewing and you bring Boosie name up, you bring Vlad TV name up. When you talk about Vlad interviewing somebody, you bring Boosie name up. But just think about that. 25, 6.
Well, at least he understands, but it's to no avail because that man don't respect you at all. There's nothing about you he respect. That's why as soon as you said you wanted more money, first of all, for him to pay that cracker that more money in front of you and act like it's nothing, that was cold-blooded. But then for you to turn back around and ask him for more and he tell you no, it's giving me this. Boosie is a younger Mr. Tenderism. Same shit, different toilet, flush it. Your ass shouldn't have been around there on the Vlad TV plantation. No way. Everybody in the black community been telling Boosie, you could do your own show. Boosie, you don't need Vlad. Boosie would get on this internet and tell us, just like Mr. Tenderism, Boosie would get on the internet and tell us, nah, it's cool. I rock with Vlad. It was so much so we started speculating that they had a government agent relationship because we was a confusion as to why Boosie didn't want to leave Vlad. But here we go right now. And I'm just telling you that what you just witnessed with Boosie and Vlad is the same thing Mr. Tenderism had with that clear man, that crack over there who was stealing his barbecue recipes and things of that nature. It's just one is an old fool and one is a young fool. And let me add this too. Both of these men is from the South. I told y'all I'm born and raised in the deep South, and I told y'all they got black men in the South who are just subservient. Not all. Let me be clear. This is not all black men, but there's a small group of black men in the South that still fear that cracker. Okay? I know it sounds insanitary right now with me saying this. Y'all probably thinking in your head, no way, Vu, it's not possible. But what I'm telling you is what it is. There's a small group of black men in the South who still Jim Crow slow, slavery stupid. You feel what I'm saying? And they terrified of these crackers. And whatever them crackers tell them to do, yes, sir, okay, sir, all right, sir, Mr. Willie been good to me. Mr. Willie, one thing about Mr. Willie, cause see Mr. Bo, he almost arrested me, and Mr. Willie came around there and he helped me. So why would I go against Mr. Willie if Mr. Willie ain't? That's them niggas. I know I'm from there. I know. I'm just telling you what I know. And I knew what I was looking at when it came to Boosie, and it's the same thing I said when we was coming to Tenderism. Said what I said. Now let's move on, girl. And now you forced to get your own podcast. But like I said the other day on my other channel, I told y'all I wonder how it's gonna go. I think he's gonna do good, but people like Boosie being interviewed, not being the person asking the questions. So I don't know what the dynamic is going to be on his show, but I think he'll do good because Boosie is a show himself, okay? So let's move on because, child, that just blew me. I was like, girl. I was so mad with Boosie. You know what it reminded me of? Kanye West. Remember, put a 3 in the chat. Was y'all there when Kanye went up there to, what's his name? Sway in the morning. Remember Sway was telling Kanye that he did not need them Jews? Remember Sway was telling Kanye, instead of putting your money with the cracker to make your line, you need to put your money behind your own shit and make your own shit. And what was Kanye up there saying? You don't have the answers, Sway. You don't have the answers. Fighting and windmilling with his head down for that cracker. And when I tell you that shit bit Kanye so far up his ass, he even had to come back and say, maybe Sway did have the answers. Because it is what it is. Who said Vlad ain't white? I take a Jim Crow robe. Who said that? Bitch. Don't make me burn a cross on your front lawn. Don't get on here saying nothing crazy like that. Who said Vlad ain't white? Girl. Get off of here. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Whoever said Vlad ain't white, your mom is crazy and you blind. I said what I said. That man more cracker than saltine in Nabisco. Do you hear me? Jewish is white. Y'all be letting these race and these ethnicities kick y'all up y'all ass. I'm going to need y'all to pull it together. A Jew is not a color. His race, he's white. Let's be clear. Because y'all be coming in and y'all be typing buku hard on them phones, sounding ignorant as hell. He's not white, dude. DJ Vlad isn't white. Well, I'll be damned. If he ain't white, then what is he? Girl, get off of here. Let's move on. Let's get into Ice Spice and her fight. Let's get into Ice Spice fight. So did y'all see Ice Spice had a fight, y'all? Oh my God, it was so bad. Let me pull it up on another. Give me 1 second. So Ice Spice got into a fight at McDonald's and it went up. Hold on. Vlad not white. Girl, that must be a clear person behind that profile saying something crazy like that. Vlad ain't white. If Vlad ain't white, I ain't got a nose on my face. Girl, please. Oh, Vlad ain't white. Girl. Who I said? Oh, Ice Spice. All right, so let's go get Ice Spice. So I don't know if y'all know this, but Ice Spice ended up getting into a fight, a physical fight, a fist fight in McDonald's. Apparently she was with a friend. I don't know if the girl worked with her or not, but she was with somebody. Something in my eye, y'all. She was with somebody. And being with this person, I just looked at myself, get close up to that camera. Being with this person, this girl walked up on her, and I guess you can't really hear what's happening in the restaurant, and I can't play all of it because I don't want to get the fight on here, and then YouTube get the striking me down. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, we'll play up to when the girl get the swinging. So now, Ice Spice sitting down having a McChicken. I don't know what she was eating over there. Maybe a McRib. And she's sitting down, and this girl walks up to her. So if y'all can't see, this is Ice Spice right here. If y'all can see my cursor. And this is the girl. Let's get into the girl walking up to Ice Spice. Let me see. Is it? No. Oh, no. Before we get into that, let me get into the actual footage of the fight. And like I said, we're not going to show the girl swing, but we is going to show, here you go, how it started. Oh, Lord. There's more reactions. Hold on. It's got to be down further. All right, here we go. This got to be it. Damn it. All right, this is it. So, okay. This is Ice Spice and Gray. That's the girl who's a fan. And this is her partner. Now, I'm not going to lie. My first question is, girl, why was your friend there and she wasn't swinging? Because there's no way I'm with my friend and some random walk up on me and get to popping me in the back of my head and she don't get jumped with whoever I'm with. Like, I am of confusion. Who is Ice Spice hanging with? Because there's no way you about to let this girl pop me and you sitting right there eating. No way. I'm just saying I'm a different breed. I come from a different era. You see what I'm saying? That I come from a different era. I come from an era as if we together, bitch, and it go down, you better be ready. Period. We ain't gotta be best friends, but if you with me, bitch, and it go down, you need to be ready too. Because after I fight them, get beat up or win, I'm turning my anger on you. Because why is you here, Ike? Why is you here? Like I said, I'm cut from a different cloth and I come from a different era. So I don't give a damn how close we is, bitch. If you with me and them hoes get to swinging, you better fix your hands and get to swinging too. Okay? Right. One pop, we all pop. You get it? And if you ain't gonna pop, then go over there. So that was the first thing stopped in my head. I don't give a damn who she was. She should have been swinging off the cuff. It should have been go gadget arms, and that whole head should have. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But anyways, right? That's how my mama raised me too, for real. What the hell you mean we together and I'm getting beat up, girl? Where'd that go? How we supposed to get home after this, girl? Anyways. So the girl came up on her and popped her. Let me see. Oh, girl, she was popping her. She was windmilling on her. Yes, she was. She windmilled on that girl down. I ain't gonna lie. Ice Spice, she fought back. She didn't let the girl just beat her. You know what I'm saying? She did fight back, but ultimately the girl had the one up on her. Let me tell you what I noticed about Ice Spice. First and foremost, first of all, nobody approaches me while I'm sitting down. It's never gonna happen. Let's start there first. You are not about to approach me sitting down. You not about to catch me in no vulnerable state, whether I'm eating. I don't give a damn if I'm in this bitch on my phone. You're not going to stand over me in no situation. I don't even care if we having a friendly conversation, bitch. You are not going to have them type of ups on me. It's just not going to happen. And then even once the girl came up on you, Ice Spice, once you felt the energy going left, immediately you supposed to drop the burger and jump up. You don't the girl literally kind of was able to position herself over Ice Spice. And I'm sitting here saying you still sitting there, sitting up, just waiting to get popped. I'm like, girl, what is happening here? No reflex skills. No survival skills, no hood skills. And I get it. Now that it just came to my heart. Now I understand what it is. See, this is what happens when you get my generation. We really did grow up outside. Like, we really did have to go outside and fight. Like, yeah, like it wasn't bullying online. When I grew up, you fought like in real life. And you won or you lost. However it went. And it could go down anywhere. I'm from New Orleans. Them hoes still fighting in 2026. Them hoes still fight like they 19, okay? I'm from a place where everybody fights. Literally if you from New Orleans, you had a fight. It just go like that for the most part. So I have different survival skills when I'm out and about and even when I'm interacting with people. So the fact that this girl was able to stand over her was just too much for me. If my anxiety got bad, just the fact that she sat there while the girl over her. Like, it was just too much for me. It was too much. But anyways, so that happened. Twitter reacted and they were like, OMG, OMG. So now the girl decided, this is the girl who actually had the fight with Ice Spice. She came and gave her side and I listened to a little bit. And according to the girl, she said Ice Spice was being very nasty and very rude. And that's why she popped her. Let's get into it. It says woman who assaulted Ice Spice at McDonald's claims she was showing love before being told she needed to leave. Quote, she was rude. It says, neighbors, there's an update that the viral McDonald's situation involving Ice Spice and that fan who put hands on her. According to the woman seen in the video, she says the whole situation started because she was excited to see the rapper and simply walked up on her to give her a compliment. The fan claims she approached Ice Spice while she was sitting down and tried to show love, but alleges that Ice wasn't feeling it and told her to leave. That's when things took a turn. The crazy girl said she got upset after being dismissed, which led to her reacting and putting hands on the rapper inside the restaurant. As we previously reported, the situation quickly turned chaotic with videos showing the two going at it before things spilled outside. Ice Spice's team has already made it clear they view the incident as an unprovoked attack and said they're taking legal action. Well, that girl looks like she got no money, so I guess. Let's get into the girl's response.
Friend, she comes out and she was like, oh, I think that's Ice Spice over there. And I'm like, oh, for real? So I go up to them and I'm giving her and the other girl she was with compliment. And then immediately Ice Spice was just being rude. She was like, why are you over here? You could leave. Bye. And I'm like, why are you being rude, pretty much? And she was basically saying, like, you could just leave. Bye. Like, I don't even know why you're at my table. Then that's when I proceed to ask her, like, you don't got to be rude. I'm just giving you guys a compliment. And I'm like, you know what? Where are you from? She said, I'm from New York. So I said, let me tell you something. I don't care where you're from. I'm like, you in LA, you in my city now. You can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, if you wanted us to leave, you could have just politely said, oh, I'm not in the mood or something, right? Instead of just yelling at me. So she kept going on. Then she calls me a bitch. So after she calls me a bitch, I hit her. So I hit her. And then so I got escorted out to McDonald's. And then so after they escorted me, I'm like by my car and I hear Ice Spice in the middle of the street talking about some, where is that bitch at? I want to fight her with you, woo woo. So I come back down the street and then that's when me and her fought again. And then she just kept talking a whole lot of mess. That's just like the brief of the story, honestly. And then as I'm outside the McDonald's as well, she picks up one of my homie's phone. She picks it up and she throws his phone and broke his screen. So it was just like, basically she was being disrespectful. And my friend, she comes out and she was like, oh, I think that's Ice.
So that's the girl. The girl said Ice Spice was being rude. And she probably was, because it looked like Ice Spice was around there sitting down eating. So she probably saw the girl come up on her and she probably responded like, oh, girl, get from around here and here we go. So I do believe Ice Spice could have been rude, but I also believe that this girl just wanted to fight too. Because girl, you just wanted to fight that girl. We got to say that part. You, to this young lady, I feel like you is putting 20 on 10. Ice Spice probably did was like, get out of my face, but you probably putting 20 on 10 to justify you popping that girl upside the head. I ain't gonna lie. They say Ice Spice is rude as F. I'm pretty sure she is, but this girl wanted to fight her. You know what I'm saying? Because how you gonna say, where you from? Ice Spice said New York. Well, I don't care where you from. Bitch, you just asked me. Yes, I blame baddies. No, really, Nanny, seriously. Seriously, girls really think that they can just do this stuff anywhere. I'm not even being funny, for real. These girls really live life in the real world like it's baddies. Like, if I don't like what you say, I can just pop you. But could you imagine 30 years from now sitting around with your grandkids saying, I beat up Ice Spice? Ooh, that's a story to tell. My grandma beat up Ice Spice at McDonald's. Yep. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Everybody seen it. It went viral. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, everybody's scared of your grandma. Why? Because she beat up Ice Spice. I don't know. But either way, young lady, I feel like it could have been resolved differently. But I felt like that day you wanted to fight anyway. I feel like that girl knew Ice Spice was rude and went up to her on purpose, hoping Ice Spice would. I think that girl walked up to Ice Spice saying, if that bitch even flinch, I'm a popper. You see what I'm saying? And the girl probably went up to Ice Spice and said, hey, Ice. And Ice probably looked, and that girl said, yeah, got her. Pop, pop, pop. Soon as Ice looked up, the girl said, got us. That's enough. That's all I need. Pop, pop, pop. Anyways, shout out to Ice Spice. They say she broke the lady phone or the boy phone. If that's true, y'all could sue her. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they got something different on camera. Let's move on. Yeah, she ain't Papa though, for real, for real. She just swung on her, but it's just something to say. Who cares? Listen, nobody's gonna care that she didn't beat up Ice Spice. In 30 years, when she tell her grandkids that time she beat up Ice Spice, it's gonna be that. And that's just gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's gonna care about the details. They just gonna know my grandma beat up Ice Spice. So I'm gonna be here for it. It would be fire. Like, if, for instance, think about it. I'm 43. If my grandma said she beat up Patti LaBelle, bitch, I'd be telling everybody. No cap. If my grandma said that she was at a club in New Orleans in the 60s or the 70s and she seen Patti and she popped Patti, bitch, that'll be my claim to fame. Girl, is you stupid? Girl, bitch, I would be on here every day telling y'all about how much that time my grandma popped Patti. Girl, please. Yes. And I say it running the blood. You get it? Yeah, I'll be saying, and I'm her child, and I'm a grandchild. So if she popping, you already know what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, Gladys, yeah, girl. You think I wouldn't come on here and tell y'all that? Girl, please, girl. I'll be trying to do a reenactment and all of that. I'm just saying that's something to say. It's ignorant, but it's something to say. Let's move on. Let's move on. Maybe I think differently. Now we got to move into this Coach Stormy tea. So have y'all been into Coach Stormy? Let me get her low vibrational so y'all can know who she is. Y'all remember Coach Stormy? She was the girl who went viral for telling somebody they had a low vibrational plate. Coach Stormy cookout. There you go. Let me pull her up here. So y'all remember Coach Stormy going viral for this years ago. It was during COVID, huh? Yeah, during 2020 when anybody could go viral. You know, I think about this all the time. YouTube and everybody on here, y'all lucky. See, I started my YouTube channel in 2021, but I wasn't really uploading. I just started it. I do something every now and again, started. I didn't really start coming on here for real till 2023. But boy, if I had came on here in 2020, I know I have 1 million followers and a bitch couldn't tell me nothing. Do you hear me? If I was, y'all lucky I didn't get that head start in 2020 because I saw some of the stuff that was going viral. But boy, oh boy, if I would have came on YouTube in 2020 and really put the pedal to the metal, I have 1 million followers. Easy. Easy peasy. 2026, I'll be huge on this bitch. You feel me? But that's all right in God's timing. In God's timing. But anyway, let's get into Coach Stormy, how she went viral in 2020 with the low vibrational plate.
You couldn't even pay me $1 million to do this to myself. Oh my God. And I deserve better than that. It's low vibration. Because of the carbs? So when they just doing their job, they probably did it to a nigga to do it. That's not the truth though. I don't eat this every day. Well, they're doing it. I would have been like, I'll tell you what I want. I'll tell you what I want. You'll tell me what I want. So my thought process is if you put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got to this. I wouldn't even look at it and look, that make you look bad. I'm a clean plate anyway. If we say we play together, and say who's royalty, they would say this person.
Let me see if I can play one without.
They put this on my plate. I will not. I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm vegetarian. I believe it. But I would never eat a plate that looks like this. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. If you took it, I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want. So my thought process is if you put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got to this. I won't even look at it. It looks that make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate anyway. If we used to have two plates, we play together. I said, who's royalty? They would say this person. I agree. That's a good way.
Mind you, they sitting Indian style on a beach chair talking about which one is royalty. None of them, bitch. Y'all at a cookout. But anyways, that's where she went viral from, right? So apparently after all of this, she becomes this life coach. I don't know. I never followed her. You know what I'm saying? But they say she was kind of a life coach or something, giving advice to people and whatnot. And she started going viral and getting crazy money or whatever. She was doing all kinds of stuff. Well, apparently the feds was watching her and basically said she was scamming. Now, we just came on here the other day, and I told y'all the Florida girls be scamming. I love the Florida girls. I love y'all. But y'all scam. And this is no shade. New Orleans girls scam too. Them hoes scam real bad in the city. I think it's a city situation. But we not talking about the city situation. We talking about the Florida girls. Not all of the Florida girls, but the scam and Florida girls go together. Okay? So here it is. Coach Stormy now has been the feds has dropped a lawsuit on her. Was it a lawsuit? The feds is basically charging her for scamming. Yeah, it's a lawsuit. It says feds filed a lawsuit against Coach Stormy for allegedly scamming people by claiming she can make them millionaires in a matter of months. Records show over 76% of people who worked with her made $0. Now, this is the thing. Like I said on the other channel when we talked about this the other day, this is the fault of the people because nobody can make you a millionaire. If Coach Stormy can make you a millionaire, she would be a quadrillionaire, okay? She would be a quadrillionaire if she could make anybody a millionaire. So anybody who be following these get-rich-quick schemes, this is all your fault, okay? So when y'all get scammed, stop crying. Because everybody want to get rich quick, and it's not going to work. There's a Coach Stormy waiting on y'all every way you turn for one of y'all to make that mistake of wanting to get rich. So, okay, the feds filed a lawsuit. It's not a case. Let's get into it. It says, not Stormy Wellington. That's her name, Stormy Wellington. The same one always preaching about lifestyle discipline and leveling up, getting called out by the feds themselves. It says, according to the newly filed court docs, the Federal Trade Commission is now suing Stormy, accusing her of selling a dream that allegedly wasn't matching reality. The lawsuit claims she's been deep in multiple multi-level marketing companies. It says these companies involve selling products to families and friends and recruiting other people to do the same. Some MLMs are illegal pyramid schemes. Oh, I know you lying. Since around 2014, she's been pushing product and recruiting people with promises they be making big money. Millions, it says. The feds say Stormy was out here telling people they could make 5 to 7 figures in a matter of months, even claiming she'd help 1,000 families hit that level. It goes on to say, in another instance, she allegedly told recruits flat out they will make no less than 6 figures and even talked about creating 60 new millionaires by 2026. Y'all fell for this? But here's where it gets messy. The FTC says those claims don't line up with the actual numbers. According to income disclosures from the companies she was promoting, the reality was way different. We're talking most participants making little to nothing at all. One report even shows that over 76% of the people made $0 and only a tiny fraction made more than $5,000. Now the FTC is stepping in, calling the whole thing deceptive and trying to hit her with a permanent injunction and other penalties. Stormy released a video stating that no weapon formed against her will prosper. It appears she was the weapon. So, okay, they basically want to shut her down from reselling this pyramid scheme, and they want to sue her, saying that nobody was a millionaire. As a matter of fact, most people made nothing, and the very few people who made something only made up to $5,000. Basically, calling her a scammer. Now, people went crazy about this because people felt like, oh my God, we can't believe it. And other people was like, duh. Who thought this hoe could make you a millionaire? But y'all be falling for the banana in the tailpipe because everybody wants to hurry up and get rich, like I said earlier. So now that came out, and I want to see if I can find that video of her daughter. I think this is her daughter. No, this is an old video of Coach Stormy.
Allow too many Black women to have just any kind of proximity to me.
Do you feel like there's this kind of underlying notion that there's only room for one Black girl at the table, especially in corporate?
I do believe that is what it looks like. Mm-hmm. So it's funny because I have made up in my mind that I'm gonna be that one Black girl at the tables.
That's a red flag. Any person who has the ideology that there can only be one is a huge red flag. I'm pretty sure she robbed Peter to pay Paul, did witchcraft and all kinds of stuff to get wherever she thinks she's at. And right now what we're doing is witnessing her downfall. Now I get it. She's getting her karma. There you go. I'm pretty sure that this Stormy Wellington character screwed a lot of people to get where she's at. And now we're witnessing her karma in front of the world. That's what it is, because nowhere does that. First of all, no corporate entity should be, or nobody's mindset should be, there can only be one. And if there can only be one, I'ma be the one. That's problematic within itself, because there's room for more than one of anybody. But yeah, now I'm getting it. So yeah, we about to watch her downfall. Let's watch it together, y'all.
That women, we could be real mean, real nasty to each other, judgmental to each other, not supportive of each other. How many successful tables have you seen in real life? For real, 4 and 5 and 6 black women at the table. It just doesn't seem to work. So it's like, let me bring one of y'all who got a lot of opinion and a lot of understanding about the culture. Let me bring one, because if I bring 3 or 4 y'all, it's gonna be too much cattiness. I'm a victim of that. I've dealt with that my whole life. I'm the girl that's trying to elevate us, and I get beat up, I get abused, I get, talked about, I get, just disrespected. And so that's why I don't really allow too many black women to have just any kind of proximity to me. So that's why I don't really.
Oh, she said she don't allow too many black women to have any kind of proximity. Oh, this who y'all was paying to follow? Girl, I know y'all lying. I know y'all is lying to me. This who y'all was following? So then she spoke out. Let's get into it, y'all.
When you're on the brink of greatness, the enemy will try to steal, kill, and destroy your confidence, your focus, and to try to distract you. But your responsibility is to stay focused at all costs. No matter what tries to come your way, when you know who you are and whose you are, you don't let little things throw you off your A game. Little things. And so just remember to stay focused no matter what adversity comes your way, no matter who tries to come up against you. Know that you are a child of God. And as a child of God, you got to know that no weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. So what the weapons form, you don't allow them to prosper. And so have a good night, everybody. And just know that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. They're going to form. They've been forming since I was a baby. Almost they made it. That's how much they've been forming. But no weapon can prosper unless I allow it. And I will not stop. And I would not allow any weapon to form against me and prosper. That's a choice. And I choose not. Because God is within me, I cannot fail. So have a good night, everybody. And God bless you all.
So yeah, Coach Stormy. She said, no weapon formed shall prosper. That's what she said. So yeah, that's Coach Stormy. I can't believe y'all was this who y'all be following. Y'all is crazy. Wait, we got another one. I like her.
Hey, great morning, guys. So I'm just sitting here admiring my face. How I'm just pretty and paid. Yeah, see everything on my face, everything. Even this little lace that's laid down. You see it? The makeup that got it melted. Yeah, see that? My lips, my mascara, my face beat, all this. I get paid for all my cosmetics. See, there was a time I used to buy MAC and Fenty, and I love all those brands, but they don't pay me, okay? So now I just get pretty and paid, and I put other girls on. As a matter of fact, everything, my lotion, my lipstick, my bath soap, my toothpaste, I get paid for it. Real residual. So I'm just over here in Dubai. Yeah, your bills Dubai the first. You better get this money. So you get all the money so you can pay your bills by the Dubai date. I will coach 60 females to millionaire status in 2026. I'm being very selective in this season. I ain't working with everybody, but depending on who you is, you might could get my attention. So send me a message if you ready. And that message should say ready. And I should feel the vibration from your ready. Because I already got 20 of my girls I'm working with. I need about 40 more. If you ready for a new way in 2026, a mentor that cares, that gets results, I'm your gal. But I ain't working with everybody this time around. I'm sorry, okay? But go ahead and DM me ready if you think you got what it takes to work with the storm. I look cute. Don't I look pretty? And I get paid for everything. It's a new day, baby. Y'all better get paid off of what y'all gonna do anyway. That's what I'm about. I would never be dumb again, baby. Thank you, pharmacy. Pretty and paid. 60 millionaires in 2026. Yeah. Just like that. Hey!
So there you go. She that's how she was advertising 60 millionaires in 2026. She said she already had 20. So 40 of you hoes better be very eager, and she better feel the energy when you text her ready through the IG DMs. This who y'all be running. And you know what I was thinking about? I'm pretty positive the girls who did send her the DMs didn't get no help. Because with girls like Stormy, you don't have to do it. All you got to do is just say you're going to do it. And people want to be in proximity to you. So then there it goes, you know? Yeah, no wonder. Well, anyways, she's been saying no weapon formed against her shall prosper and things of that nature. People were over here trying to figure out, okay, if the weapons ain't forming and prospering, then everybody should be all good to go, right? Wrong. According to a recent video that I found, Coach Stormy is going through it. She said she's not stopping because she's a big hitter. She said, but still, she's crying tears of joy because the devil is busy and y'all hoes, she said, happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy. Let's get into it.
I don't stop because I know you need me. They would love for me to quit, for you to be out here by yourself. It ain't happening. Real talk. That's what the enemy would love to see me give up and you by yourself. And that ain't happening. I got your back. Just have mine. That's it. And I mean that. They want to see me quit, girl. They want to see my people out here with no leadership, girl. This is like for real. This is serious. Because if I quit, who gonna lead the people and the black community? Who got the voice and the energy like me? Girl, I ain't quitting, girl. That's what they want me to do. This is a plot for me to fold. And only thing that I know phones is closed. I ain't close the fold around here. No, I'm not folding, girl. That's what this is, girl. Yeah, that's all it is. That's what this is. For me to be reading and stuff, mad about stuff, man, I can't. How? Look at my life. How could I not think that this don't come with adversity, man? What am I supposed to do? Be mad and sad? I can't. And I know that there are people right now that's mad and I ain't sad. I'm only having a little energy with tears right now because I'm grateful. But I also want you to know you got to win. If it wasn't for you and a few other people, girl, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do this. I need you to win. And I know you need my leadership. But me and you so good. You ain't never going to not have my leadership because I'm never leaving your life because I know you know what it is. I'm not leaving you. That's what the enemy want to hear. They want to see you out here by yourself, and I'm not going to be that girl. I'm not going to be that sister that give up on you or the people that know believe in me. Trust me. They want me to do that. I'm not doing it to y'all, and that's all. And I'm happy like it's a few of y'all that made me say, no, not on my watch. Y'all not going to be out here by yourself. Don't know what the hell to do. Now, when I know y'all got it, that's a different story. And that's why I need y'all to really be taking notes for real, getting it up in you so you know what to do. So when the pivot does happen one day, you like, I already know what to do. She gave me the whole place, so y'all can say what y'all want. Follow me. That's it. It's about the legacy is in the mind, man. So I just want you to know, I know what this is about, and I'm not going to fold, man. I'm just going to change my message because I know that I'm greater than just a check. Right. It ain't the money that you should be happy about with me. It's the mindset of who you become that should make you excited to work with Stormy Wellington. Not the money. The money is the last thing. You can get money anywhere. But who can help you become a woman, a wife? A woman, I'm not even married, but I can teach you how to be a wife. Because I've always been a wife. I just attracted my husband. And when the time comes, we will be. I just want you to know I'm not quitting. That's what I want you to know. I'm not going to be the girl that you be like, damn. And then I could quit right now and you'll understand. This will be the perfect time for me to say, Sheila, I'm passing the torch on to you. I quit. And you will understand. But guess what? I know that. And the enemy knows that. And you wouldn't even be mad. I'm not doing that to you. I'm not going to leave you until you get what I know you were supposed to get. I promise you that. That is my word to you. That is my word to you. The reason why I don't stop. Because I know you need me. They would love for me to quit, for you to be out here by yourself. It ain't happening. Real talk. That's what the enemy would love to see me give up and you by yourself. And that ain't happening. I got your back. Just have mine. That's it.
Now, who is this lady she talking to? It says, Coach Stormy isn't finished raising these women. While in tears, she shared that she would not let the devil win by quitting on the black community because who will lead the people? I didn't know Stormy was leading the people. She said that she's not even married, but she can teach the women how to be a wife. She said she will not fold despite her pending FTC lawsuit. Listen. First of all, this could all be worse, Coach Stormy. They could be wanting you to go to jail. I didn't see jail in the paperwork. All the people said was they want to sue your ass, and they said they want an injunction, and the injunction is why she's really crying. Do y'all understand what an injunction is? I went and looked it up because I thought what I thought it was, but I went and looked it up. An injunction is a court order command requiring a person or entity to perform a specific act or refrain from a specific action, often designed to prevent irreparable harm. She's crying because gone is her money. That's why she over here saying they want me to quit. They want me to stop. But I'm never going to stop. See, what it is they want to take the money she got and they want to make it where she can't do it again and make no more money. That's why she crying. See, she started off saying the devil, the weapons and all of that being formed and all of that. That was cute. But then reality set in. I'm pretty sure this hoe would have rather do 5 years on her head in prison than for them to say she can't never come back and scam no more. Child. This the lady y'all was following, huh? Girl, anybody could scam at this point. Cause I ain't no way. Girl, them people want her head off the swivel. They want her off the streets. They want it to where she can't come back and sell y'all no more scamming situations. And it's cutting her up at this point. It's cutting her up. And that's why now it makes sense why she's saying what she's saying. Listen to her. Look.
I could quit right now and you will understand. This will be the perfect time for me to say, Sheila, I'm passing the torch on to you. I quit. And you will understand. But guess what? I know that. And the enemy knows that. And you wouldn't even be mad. I'm not doing that to you. I'm not going to leave you until you get what I know you were supposed to get. I promise you that. That is my word to you. That is my word to you.
Whoever Sheila is, bitch, if you got any kind of sense in your mind, you get the hell away from Coach Stormy, bitch, because they're going to add you to the lawsuit, bitch, and then you going to be next. I don't know who Sheila is. I don't know if Sheila is the Robin to her Batman of the scamming world. I don't know what's going on. They said she talking to herself. All I know is, Miss Sheila, if I was you and them feds is suing this hoe, I'd be so far away from her, bitch, that hoe wouldn't be able to find me. She'll be on here saying voodoo done turned cold. Sure did. You damn right I did. You damn right. Bitch, them capital letter people is on you, ho. I gotta go. Oh, no, bitch. You got the capital letter people following you, bitch. Them people want your head. You think I love you that much? I don't love you that much. I gotta go. Oh, yes, ma'am. I got to go up out of here. I don't have to leave, but I gotta go home and out of here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But whoever Sheila is, looks like she sounds like she's gonna stick by her. Girl, Stormy is crying because her career's over. Her career's over. All those years of telling you hoes y'all need to catch up is over. And plus, if she lose this lawsuit and they file this injunction on her ass and she can't come out here and she do it again, they're going to put her ass in prison. So she going to be poor and in prison. So her whole rich lifestyle is over. It's like her life flashing before her eyes. That's what this is all about. So y'all, that's Coach Stormy, and that's what her update is so far. Whew, they say Jamaican tears. She a Jamaican? Oh, girl. Talking about no weapon formed. Girl, the weapon was formed, and not only did it prosper, bitch, it doubled back and hit you again. Girl. Y'all got to stop repeating everything y'all hear just because y'all hear it. Y'all got to stop repeating the words and phrases y'all hear. Because sometimes you repeat it thinking that it's going to work in your favor. And it don't work because the weapon was formed. It prospered. It came, spit the block, came back again. Girl, bye. Yeah, bumbleclot, bitch. Nigga said bumbleclot, bitch. Girl, what is you saying? Girl, the weapon came back and said bumbleclot. Girl, move around. Move around, Coach Stormy. Move around. We don't have time for all of that. And them capital letter people looking for you. Girl, please. Let's move on, girl. That done made me. I just thought about it. Bumbleclot, bitch. Move around. You lucky they don't report your ass and send your ass through ICE back to Jamaica. Okay? Now they say they love visiting the island, but they say ICE come around there and take your ass back around there. You'll be chopping sugar cane by the morning. So what you should be doing is treading light, Stormy. Tread light. Be happy that the cracker only want to see you on your ass and not in prison. Because they could have got way worse than that, Coach Stormy, girl. That cracker could have said, bitch, we taking you back to your motherland. That whore be singing, that whore be renting jet skis in the morning, bitch, on the beach. Daylight come and me one go home, head asshole. Bitch, you better tread light. Tread light, Coach Stormy, bitch. Tread light. You'll be offering massages and aloe vera on the beach in the morning. Please, please. It could go bad. It could go real bad for a bitch like Coach Stormy. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest now. We got to say the quiet part out loud. We got to say the quiet part out loud, girl. It could go real bad for your face. Go ahead on, take your lick and go sit down. Yeah, just go sit down, take your lick. Take your lick. You made your money. Hope you put your little something up on the side. Hope you buried your little something in the backyard or something. Take your little money. You made your little money. Go lay down before it get real bad for you and your family. That whore be in charge of tours in the morning. That whore be doing snorkeling tours by this evening. She better chill out. For real. That whore be saying she know where the weed at, bitch. You better go lay down, girl, for them crackers before they get Donald Trump on you. And I like her wig. I like the bob. The bob was bobbing. Y'all was saying something about that girl wig. Her wig was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I got me a bob. You know, a bob is a multi-purpose wig. Yes, ma'am. I keeps me a good multi-purpose wig, girl, please. Now, before we get into Rockhead, I'm about to set y'all up with a commercial break right quick. And I'm going to come right back. I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to like the video because y'all need it. Because y'all have not liked the video yet, okay? So I'm going to give y'all this opportunity to like the video. I will be right back. What I'm going to play? I don't know. I'll be back.
Gotcha. Do your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, the black, the nigga I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown. You got to say, they want the black. Cause I'm black, nigga the black, the black. I can never be white, the white. Shake, if the leg, wiggle, lift the leg, bounce, lift the leg, hustle, lift the leg, if the leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if the leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, man. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man. Cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
We did it, Joe. All right, my bad. We did it, Joe. I ain't played that in a while, huh? We got to add that back. We got to get our memes back on the morning jokes. How we used to jokes with the memes. We got to get our memes back on the morning jokes. We used to roll them memes on the jokes. We got to get the jokes back, the memes back. All right. Now we're here. Let me go. I'm sorry. Let me get a couple of super chats before we move on. I hope y'all are doing well. What you cooking? Thank you so much for the super chat. Says Stormy must attend Jamal Bryant Church. Where she live? Do she live in Atlanta or do she live in Florida? If she live in Atlanta, she probably up here. At the church, probably. Thank you so much. What you cooking? And thank you again for the super chat. Says Stormy and Keisha Kayor are like two peas in a pot. Are they cool? You know, Keisha Kayor was the first scammer with them waist trainers and that lipstick. Don't start me. I was there. Don't get me started. I remember Keisha Kayor with them waist trainers, scamming with that, allegedly. And I remember allegedly her scamming with that damn whack-ass lipstick that she was getting from Alibaba. Yay, selling it to you hoes for $30 a tube. Don't get me started, girl. I was there. You was there too, huh? What you cooking? We was there. I'm just saying, who knows? Now that they say, yeah, with the flat tummy T, Dean and Nicole, you remember? Yay. Girl. Let's move on. Let's get into Chrisean Jr. and Rockhead. So y'all know Rockhead's fight coming up, right? When is her fight? When is Rockhead fight, y'all? I think her fight like next week or something, or this week. When the fight is, I ain't watching it. Sorry, y'all. That was very nasty of me to burp, but it had to come out. Rockhead got a fight coming up. Her versus the girl Zenith. Let's get the video on here so you guys can see it. Yes, hashtag save Junior. Because, man, oh, man, we'll get to him in a second. So if y'all don't know the countdown to Rockhead's fight, they don't have the date on here. But this is who she fighting, the girl Zenith.
Double that jab up. Good. Turn the punches in there. You want to hurt her. They don't look like you hurt nobody. Here we go. Keep working. He's slowing up, Zig. He's slowing up.
So that's her opponent. That's Rockhead's opponent, Zenith. Her form is trash. Yeah. And from what I can see, with or without the gloves, I see Chrisean beating her up. But I don't think the fight is real anyway. I think the fight is staged, okay? I think that they chose this girl on purpose. You remember, she's a slap boxer and a wrestler. And we know wrestling is nothing but fake, okay? So I think that it's staged. But we'll see the clips on YouTube or Twitter or wherever it'll be. And we'll judge it from there, okay? But I won't be sitting down paying to go watch it. Absolutely not. So, okay. So the girl Zenith and Rockhead is fighting. And they have a press conference. Let me go get this. This press conference that was just done where Chrisean was seen. She had Junior. Junior was present during this time. I don't know if he was at the press conference itself or not. But let's get into a little bit of footage from the press conference.
Okay, I'm like, you got this.
So what's it like training that up?
It's hot. And lately I've been in the sauna suit and I be having to call on God because it doesn't make sense.
But you go there for a reason, like you said, Coach Calvin was a great trainer.
No, he's a phenomenal mentor. Yeah, I don't know. It's another figure that build up from scratch. Like I feel like he was sent from God in a way where it makes sense for this whole journey. I personally feel like this is my second chance. Right? Amen. Amen. Let him use you. Because the first time, second chance for ministry and my family. And basically having that it factor because of God. And I blew it the first time. So
a lot of us do.
You got this, Chrisean. You got this.
Okay, I'm like, you got this.
So what's it like training that up?
It's hot. And lately I've been in the sauna suit and I've been having to call on God for it because it doesn't make sense.
But you go there for a reason, like.
So that's a bit of her press conference. And as you can see, she's always cueing the tears. She was trying to find the muster to get the tears up. Because I got a frog in my throat. I got a second chance. Chrisean has allegedly been training and all of this stuff. And Junior has been just falling by the wayside, I guess, right? Let me show y'all a little bit more from this training bit that she got. She got a new song that my little cousin wrote, Chaotic. So I guess Chaotic wrote this song for her. And did y'all see Chaotic ended up having to go on his page and basically out that he wrote the song because at first she wasn't giving him props? Hold on. I had read this somewhere. So Chaotic wrote a song for her, literally wrote it, produced it or whatever. And then she just posted the song as if it was hers. But then Chaotic had to post it and say another one written and produced by me, song and da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, I thought that this was messed up. You know what I'm saying? Now, all her music sound alike. We know Chrisean is not writing any music because Chrisean don't know how to read or write. Okay? Yeah, the song is horrible. I'm not really crazy about the song. All of the songs, everybody's music sound the same, and especially her song. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, he wrote the song, she performed it, and she wouldn't even tag him or add him allegedly in when she put the song up. But he ended up posting it and saying that he wrote it or whatever the case may be. I hope he got the paperwork together because I'm pretty sure he does. Chrisean doesn't do paperwork. She's stupid. She dumb. She's slow. So she's not going to do the paperwork. So I'm pretty sure he's getting paid off of it. But just the recognition within itself was something that he had to post, right? So, okay. So she got this song. She's doing all this promo because they said to fight on the 25th, huh? So she's doing all this promo. She's swearing to God she's got a second chance by God, this, that, and the third. I ain't really buying it, but whatever. Let's get into this.
I said he did it. You know he did. I come in the gym, he all wrapped up like, yo, I'm looking like.
You know, I really wish a pinch of this effort went into her child. And when I say a pinch of effort went into her child, I mean into small, simple things as bathing him and making sure he's decent on a day-to-day basis. Because, you know, there was a rumor in the past that he had a stench to him and she had one to her as well. Now, I know she don't wash her ass. Everything in the past has dictated that she barely washes her ass, okay? But when it comes to her baby, it's small things that she could be putting effort into him that I think that we should be talking about. But nope, we talking about her putting all the effort into herself, her working out, her diet, her discipline, getting up in the morning, all of this stuff, being at the gym, all of this discipline she can find for herself, none for her child. None. But we supposed to be excited because this bitch is in a play boxing match, right? Girl. So here she is putting on the waterworks and the bullshit.
And then like cutting weight. Yeah. Okay, and this is what I got on. Oh, hold on, let me just tell you what I got on. This is what I got on. So I have a sauna suit. It's like a plastic wear that helps you sweat. Plus a sweatsuit, and I'm putting another jacket on. And
lately, since I've been cutting, I've been like really sensitive. Like, I don't know if it's crossed from like me working so hard and wanting it so bad, and then also been like so grateful for the opportunity mixed with it's like it's just you and God. Like it's just you and God in your discipline. And like,
did a tear fall? Can we get a tear to at least fall? You know, your acting is getting real bad, Rockhead. At one point, you used to do way better than this. See, back in the day, I want to say maybe before you went to jail that last time, whenever you would cry, your whole face would turn and it would kind of make the people just melt. Now your crying skills are kind of washing up a little bit. You might want to go back into the mirror and practice like you did the last time.
Jeez. I don't know if I'm crying because I'm hungry or
she crying to go viral.
Like this boxing stuff hurts, and I just want to record this moment because I want to remember how hard it took, how much work I had to work for this. I've been working really hard and then like cutting weight.
Girl. I looked up because I wanted to know how hard is it to be a boxer, right? It says training to be a boxer is exceptionally hard, often considered the toughest sport to master due to extreme physical conditioning, technical skill requirements, and mental toughness. It requires 3 to 10 plus years of proficiency, typically involving 5 days a week of intense training, sparring, including sparring, cardio, and strict dieting, right? So according to Google, training to become a boxer is one of the toughest things anybody could do. Period, point blank. It's exceptionally hard. It's not really hard. It's not kind of hard. Exceptionally hard. That means it's harder than most, right? And she can discipline herself to do all of this for boxing, but she cannot discipline herself to get the help for her child. And we supposed to be, oh, congratulations, Rockhead. I can look at the detail in her hair and see that she has enough discipline to sit down and let somebody braid her hair the way that her hair is braided. Her hair looks like it takes at least a couple of hours to braid. That's discipline within itself. So you can muster up discipline for boxing. You can muster up discipline to lose weight. You can muster up discipline to get your hair done. You can muster up discipline to join the football team, but you cannot muster up the discipline to find a regimen for your son to get help, to get physical therapy. And before one of you raggedy, mammy motherfucking rockheads get in my chat and tell me, how do you know what she's doing? She don't have to show you, yeah, the bitch do. If she could show me her getting on here fake crying about this fake ass boxing match she got, then she can get on here and show us that she's doing something for that baby. But again, it's not about the baby. You bitches don't like the baby neither. Yeah, you rockhead hoes don't like the baby either. So you don't give a damn. So she can find all this discipline to find a way to train, but she can't train her brain to make sure her son could walk, talk, and eat. You know, the very basic human necessities and human gifts that are given to even a dog, a cat, a lion, or a goddamn roach. Even a roach could walk, talk, and eat. Damn. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, I had saw this video because obviously Junior was there. Shout out to Junior. Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. So she done finally put a line in on Junior He got a jacket on in the summertime. Mind you, we wanted him to have a jacket on all of the winter. All of the dead of winter, we was out here windmilling with our head down for this hoe to put jackets on Junior. People done build this whole jackets. This hoe refused to put a jacket on Junior. Now, as soon as the sun come out, he gets a jacket. Poor Junior probably musty under the jacket, and he ain't even old enough to get musty yet. Anyways, she put up this video of Junior, right? And this is where I wanted to talk to y'all because I saw something that I think maybe we could all see together, maybe, right? So Junior is out here listening to people singing, right? They got the people in the background singing, and in the moment, you can see Junior light up. So in that moment, I believe that Junior possibly can hear. Now, it's so funny with Junior because on one video, you'll say, oh, he definitely can hear. But then on another video, it's almost like he gets absent-minded and you're not sure if he can hear or see or anything. You know what I'm saying? But in this video in particular, it seems like when the people are singing, he's lighting up and he's responding, which then further tells me that he can definitely get help. And especially with something like music being therapy, he could definitely be a productive young boy. But when you have a mama like Rockhead and Rockhead hoes who follow the queen Rockhead and they don't like the baby, then we get this. You know what I'm saying? They say could have been seizures. I don't know, child. Let's get into, I wanted to share this video with y'all of Chrisean Jr. Responding to some music. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's get into it. Hold on one second.
Be lifted higher. Jesus, you'll be lifted higher. Higher. Be lifted higher.
Cool, then we invert now so you take theirs.
Jesus, you'll be lifted.
That's not theirs.
It's not.
Hey man, he looking more and more like Ronnie every day, huh? You saw when she put that camera right in front of his face? Like when she angled the camera like from the side, and depending on the part of the side, he looks like Chrisean. But when she put that camera smack in front of his face, that baby looked just like Ronnie, huh? I'm a pause it when she do it again. Look.
Higher, be lifted higher.
You don't need to hear that horrible. That sound like a goddamn girl. Sound like some damn sound like some Mormons going door to door. That shit sound horrible. There must be clear people in that choir. At any rate, he's a beautiful baby. But listen. It seems as if he responded in some way, shape, or form to the music. If he did, I think that music could be a possible way of therapy for Chrisean Jr., right? Now, a lot of people don't know that therapy comes in all forms. It ain't necessarily just physical therapy. Music could have him maybe wanting to talk more, maybe even make sounds or singing or things of that nature. I think that that's something that Rockhead could explore if she actually cared about her son being able to hear and speak and things of that nature. Because that would make me perk up and say, well, okay, he does respond to this. Let's work on this. Even if I'm doing it by myself, you know? But she's not thinking like that because all Chrisean thinks about in the moment is Chrisean. It's about her boxing. It's about her football. It's about her life. All of this is about her. He is a passenger in her car right now. But it just sucks because you see signs of hope when you're dealing with Chrisean Jr., but it's hard to say because she refuses to get him help. And you know what I was thinking about too? I think the more we want him to get help, the more she refuses to get him help. It's kind of like a nanny boo-boo, but it really ain't a nanny boo-boo to us because, I mean, you're only hurting him. You're not hurting us. You're hurting him. But again, she don't care about him, so there's that, you know. But ultimately, when I saw this little video, I did want to bring it to y'all to see what y'all think, because I do think that there is a lot of hope for Chrisean Jr. I remember when Blueface said it. He said that with the right help, he can get to, you know, a better spot. But he's going to need help. And what she's doing right now is not helping him. But again, it's not about him. It's about her boxing, her life, and her everything. But just like Coach Stormy, we watching her downfall, we will watch Chrisean Rock's downfall. Mark my words. Mark my words. It will be televised, okay? Just like we watching everybody else go down who had real bad intentions, she will go down as well. And hopefully when she does, Chrisean Jr. can get some sort of help, because that baby need help, okay? Anyways, I don't think I got much else with that. I mean, I think that's it, huh? Sierra Boy 1333. Thank you so much for the super stick. I appreciate you, Sierra. I don't know. I just feel like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I just feel like part of me feel like, man, she really want to just like show us that she don't give a damn. But then I was thinking, well, I mean, it ain't gonna hurt me as much as it's gonna hurt your baby. It will hurt me, because I don't want to see no baby suffer. I think I'm a human being, you know. But ultimately, she don't care. She don't care, and she got that whole fan base behind her that's crowding her up and bigging her up, because they want her to just not care about nothing but her. They don't care about nobody but Chrisean, and Chrisean don't care about nothing but Chrisean. But we'll discuss a little bit more on Malone Madness Monday here on Monday. But I ain't got nothing else to talk about, y'all. I think that's it. I don't have nothing else to talk about. So I think it's time for me to go. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Sing it with me. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Bye.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up, then it bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.